Sweet the whispers in your ear whenever Ember wanders near.
Legendary?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Well, Scott, so quick little backstory.
I've never seen any of this, so.
Quick little backstory about that. What people are saying, like he's the Terminator, he's part Wolverine, is a couple years ago he was doing his channel, and he was basically shooting a 50 caliber rifle, and he basically had like a slap round. A hot slap round in the rifle, and when he fired it, it literally exploded, literally in his face.
Oh my gosh.
And almost killed him. He a piece of shrapnel actually struck him in the neck, and the only reason why he's still alive is because he actually put his thumb into the wound in his neck to staunch the bleeding until his dad could get him driven to the hospital. He spent like months in recovery. So he recovered surprisingly fast. Like the one injury in his neck is just one of many. Like he got bashed up. He had like orbital fractures, nasal fractures. He had a punctured lung. Like just massive injuries. But he survived and has come back even stronger than ever. Like what you see on screen with him, how big he is. He was like maybe, I won't say he was half as big before the accident, but I'd say he was only 3/4 as big as this before the accident. Since the accident, he has bulked up in muscle considerably.
Damn.
So he's like, and he's just like, the gun tubing community all came together, and they helped maintain his channel while he was in recovery. Like all of the gun tubing community was making videos for his channel, so there continued to be uploads to his channel.
That's
so
amazing.
His channel would stay alive. It was like an incredibly remarkable story. I watched his video where he talks about the injury, and I broke down crying. Like I cried so hard during it because it was such a powerful and terrifying story. But he is like, in the years since, he's come back stronger than ever. He's one of the most popular gun tubers on the platform, and he's one of the nicest guys too. Like Scott, he is an absolute sweetheart. He doesn't swear. Unlike any of the other gun tubers, Scott will not swear on his channel. He is he's a gun tuber, but he's incredibly wholesome.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I won't say I know too much about guns, but I do want to learn. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this one's probably gonna be fun because it's from the looks of it, he's going to be testing whether or not Looney Tunes logic works.
Hey, I like Looney Tunes. Let's go.
There we go. So let's go. And if you want me to pause at any point, you just tell me and I will pause it. Okay?
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's do this. The T-Rex, reoccurring character in his skits.
That's funny.
He's always trying to get the T-Rex.
I got you now, you stupid lizard.
Oh.
Oh, okay. What kind of supplements are you on?
Oh, okay.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and today we're gonna be scientists. A couple weeks ago, I was laying in bed and had a random thought. How bent can a gun barrel be and it still fire? And that brings us to today's video. I have 5 Savage 308 rifles with different bends in the barrel. We have 10 degrees, roughly 15 degrees, around 25 degrees, 45 degrees, and then a 90-degree bend. These were bent by a professional gunsmith, and the bores have been preserved perfectly. They are not pinched off in any way. So there is a chance that we could get a bullet to go all the way around that 90-degree curve, but there's only one way to find out, and that is to test every single one of these. We're gonna get them set up on a table, pull a string, and see what happens. I am very excited to get started, so let's go get set up.
I can't wait to see if this actually works.
Oh, well, just judge with that one.
Oh, he almost got it.
It's like the flip a cup, but the table.
Yep.
Oh, come on. We're gonna need 2 tables today.
Oh, he almost had it.
That was so close to being awesome, and it just failed miserably.
Yep.
You know what, I'm done. I give up today.
20 minutes later.
Okay, we have everything set up now, and the first rifle we're gonna start out with is the rifle with the 10-degree barrel bend. I have a pretty good feeling about this one. I think it's gonna function, but there's only one way to find out. I have some 165 grain 308 core lock.
Yes.
Is that a shotgun?
No, it's a rifle.
Or
that's it's a bolt action rifle. Yeah, he said it's a Savage bolt action rifle.
Okay.
I missed what caliber he said, but yeah, all of these are going to be rifles, no shotguns.
Okay.
But there's only one way to find out. I have some 165 grain 308 core lock bullets today. They are
308. Where were you saying?
I was thinking of so Looney Tunes. I think it's Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
Who's the guy? I think it's a double barrel shotgun that he's holding. Maybe I'm mistaken.
No, you are correct. Elmer Fudd usually is a double barrel, but this is like Looney Tunes / comic book logic, because don't forget, not only do they do this in Looney Tunes, but also with Superman, the traditional thing where Superman bends the barrel of the rifle of the bad guys. So it's Looney Tunes / comic books. You'd be.
Are lead and jacketed, and I feel like these are pretty soft and kind of short and fat, which I feel like will give us a better chance at making it around those steep curves. I'm gonna get this thing loaded up, and we have a slow-mo camera, a GoPro, and then I have us a water jug to shoot so we can get some instant confirmation when we pull from back there. Can't put these guns in the lead sled today because I'd have the barrels pointed straight up in the air. So I'm gonna lay them on their side and curve them so that they are shooting at the berm.
He's curving the bullet.
Some cinder blocks. Okie dokie. First bent barrel of the day. 10 degrees, here we go.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Well, it looks like we had a successful ignition.
Nice. Okay, little grapple.
Oh, okay.
Yeet. Nice.
Okay, judging from the water jug over there, it looks like the bullet made it out of the end of the barrel. Let's inspect our gun.
Nice.
Doesn't look like we have any kind of bulging or cracked barrel or anything. So looks like we had a 10-degree.
I mean, it makes sense. The barrel only has a small 10-degree bend. You're not deviating the bullet from its trajectory down the barrel very much at all. Honestly, I think Scott probably expected this to work fine too. It's it was just a very gentle slump. It's not like he had to change course from going straight forward to an angle, so not unexpected, I would say.
Yeah. Didn't even
in
have
your
to
barrel, at least a 308 barrel,
Exactly.
it would still function in theory. I know every gun and every shot and every ammo would have its own scenario, but it looks like a Savage 308 with some 165 grain core locks and a 10-degree bend, you'd be okay. And it looks like I had a pretty good aim with the curved barrel. We had a direct hit and had some real good expansion out of those rounds. Okay, we're gonna put up our 10-degree barrel on our hold-up displays gun wall here. It works great, even for bent rifles. Up next is gonna be the 15-degree bend. We had pretty good luck out of the 10 degree. This is
them all.
slightly more bent. Could cause more pressure, could cause more problems. Let's find out. Okay, we have the 15 degree gun set up on our testing site. Again, we have another 5-gallon water jug, and we have another 165 grain core lock. We're gonna load this up.
So why doesn't he put a cement block in front of the other side of the front of the gun? I see that the butt is in like the hole
like
in
white,
the back.
like why doesn't he have a cement block here, like on the top where the barrel is located? My guess, excuse me, my guess is is probably if there is some kind of a detonation where if for some reason the bent barrel results in the round not exiting the barrel, and it creates a great deal of pressure in the barrel and the breech, and that it explodes. By having a cement block here, excuse me, by having a cement block at the top of the barrel, you're potentially introducing an item that could also explode and send shrapnel flying. That would be my guess.
Because
if there
I feel like it would act more of a buffer though.
It's
I guess not, maybe.
With an explosion of that nature, it's better to basically just have it open out to the side, so that way it all goes in one direction away from him. If you have an object basically sandwiching it in, you're still containing all of that pressure, and that pressure is nowhere to go but up. And then up would also equal to out. So it might explode up and out if it does explode. And not to mention, like someone mentioned, like the cameras are on that side of the table as well. So if you have something there that can turn into shrapnel, that shrapnel could go into the cameras and destroy them. And like that high-speed camera is like thousands of dollars. And so he obviously doesn't want to damage that camera as well. That would be my guess as why he does not have a second cinder block like on top of the barrel.
Okay.
Well,
I was just wondering about the kickback, like
there
if it swings out.
Okay, 15.
If it swings out, it won't go far.
Here we go.
Oh,
Judging from the explosion of water, it looks like it worked.
I'd say
worked
so.
pretty good. Worked pretty good. Wow. Plus, don't forget the direct
15 degrees, right?
Yeah, that was 15 degrees. Plus, don't forget, as the degrees get more extreme, don't forget which direction the barrel is facing. So already, when the degrees get sharper, they're going to be pointing up more. So there really won't need to be a cinder block on the top of the barrel, because the force of the muzzle blast will be pushing it down anyway if it does actually exit. So it would kind of be unnecessary at the same time.
Okay.
Looks like the 5-gallon water jug's kappa was detated.
Wow.
Just completely took the top off of that thing.
Wow,
Cool.
that did a number.
Let's inspect our gun. We definitely had a good shot. Stayed here on the table. And there is no question that the bullet made it out of the end of the barrel. No sticky bolts or anything like that. And our barrel looks solid. There is no cracking, no bulging, other than this kind of bulge in there from us bending it, but it's still in good shape.
Bulge.
I mean, I'm kind of impressed. 15 degrees,
We love
I still
the
thought we
bulge.
could have some issues, but apparently we need to step it up to a bigger bend. Now things are going to start getting interesting. This is a 308 bolt action rifle with a 25 to 30 degree bend in the barrel. We are really starting to have some issues here. Is that bullet going to be able to make it through that curve and out of the end of the barrel, or is it going to get stuck and create some extreme overpressure?
I'm so intrigued for the last one.
I am excited.
I know, so am I.
Let's get this thing loaded up. Does seem like loading from the side here is a little bit of a problem, but there we go. Okay.
Hey.
We are pushed up good against our cinder blocks. I believe we're
he's got two in the back.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
At that water jug.
He's like what you were thinking with like the stabilization, like the butt of the rifle is probably more of a chance of it moving because it's lighter weight. So yeah, he's probably got that secondary cinder block there on the side of the stock
I'd
for
be
it.
surprised if we hit it. I'm gonna be surprised if we actually make it out of the
Hello,
end of the barrel
11.
this time,
Hello,
but
Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in. How was stream? You're getting us on our last video of the night. We're almost halfway through of a Kentucky Ballistics video where, as you can see, he's testing whether or not a bent barrel on a rifle will still fire. So, welcome in. Won't you join us and see just how well these work? And I am here with Leslie Links. We've been collabing tonight. So make sure you give her a follow too, because we have been having so much fun tonight.
To find out, right? Let me get my string positioned. And safety is off. Let's do it. This is really weird pulling the string from
His
here
facial
because
expressions
I'm
are
at
so
an
good.
extreme
I
angle,
know.
but
He's such
we
a
should be
fun.
good.
He's such a
Here we
fun
go.
person.
Holy cow.
It works.
Oh, there's a GoPro's okay.
Yeah, that's what I was like afraid of. That's what I was talking about.
Although
The
it was the
kickback.
butt of the rifle that did it, not the barrel.
We had a good hit
Wow.
Yeah.
on our 5-gallon water jug for the most part, I think. Yeah.
Damn.
I would say the whole bullet probably made it out of that gun. That is wild. Let's check the gun out. This is
It's
insane.
wild that it worked.
So,
Almost took out the go.
and it was good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel any new bulges. There's no cracks. No nothing. We have overpressure in the chamber. That pulls out of there smooth. That is pretty impressive.
Dang.
25, 30 degree bend.
I mean, your aiming would suck. Your aim, like, it would be horrible to aim this thing, but I'll be damned if it doesn't work.
You might be able to get birds better if you're like
I mean,
under them
maybe.
more.
It'd be a great dragon gun. You just aim straight when the dragon's flying overhead and just pull the trigger and the bullet flies up and hits it.
In our rifle barrel.
You could side
308.
launch it.
There you
And
go.
the gun
Well, it wouldn't
still
be
went
directly
off.
above you. Mm.
True. It wouldn't be directly above you. It'd be like angled, so it's on approach. You get it while it's still on approach. The 90 degree
exactly.
one, if that one works, that one will be when the thing is right above you.
Did not detonate, and our bullet left the barrel and destroyed a target. I'm starting to have pretty high hopes for the 90 degree bend. But
Me
first,
too.
we have to do the 45 degree bend. Now you can see there's a pretty big difference between what we just shot
Boy.
and what we're coming up on. This has a much steeper bend.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering at what point are we gonna hit a pinch point and then that bullet gets stuck. I'm gonna say our chances are 50-50 with this one. We are all set up with the
I'd agree.
45 degree barrel. Now we just gotta get it loaded. Safety's on, by the way.
The barrel life
Well,
is
darn
greatly
it.
reduced for bent barrels. That makes sense.
Come on now, there we go. Good thing the safety was on. So is the 45 degree barrel going to function or are we going to split? Let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, again, this is super weird being angled like this. Here we go.
What? It fired.
Well, it went off, but
I
I'm pretty
think
sure we
it
hit the barrel and
fired,
missed
but
the 5-gallon
yeah.
water jug.
I think it missed the
Hang on. I'm gonna do a step shot to see if we can tell if the round actually came out. Let's see. Let's see. There's gas that
I see
came out.
air a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's definitely gas that came out. I can't
Yeah.
tell if the round actually exited. It's
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. He's gonna have to like probably examine the barrel. Oh wait,
Yeah. Oh, did you see
wait.
the-
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Let's see.
shit. I
Yeah.
think.
I can't tell if that's the round or if that's just like ignited gunpowder.
Yeah.
I don't know. I am like,
Ah,
ooh. I'm
it
really.
did a little bit of bling.
It did. Look at the
I think
flex on the barrel
I
too.
think it went out.
Look at the barrel right at the bend. Look
Yeah.
at it flex. Like the whole barrel flexed when it fired. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. That is. Oh, look how wiggly the back is.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought
Very.
that we made it out of the end of the barrel. I think something made it out at the end of the barrel, and I'm also not as hopeful for the 90-degree bend anymore because looks like we had something bad happen.
Oh.
I do believe
goodness.
something made it out of the
dang.
barrel, but maybe not all of the bullet, maybe just a piece of the bullet because I did see dirt fly up on the berm. If we had a rupture, I'm guessing the rupture is down here. Okay, so here's our barrel, and we actually never ejected our spent shell casing, and that's coming out smooth. That primer looks good. There's no signs of overpressure on it. And our barrel, there's no split, nothing. And according to the slow-mo, something definitely did come out of the end of the barrel. We just missed our water jug. I'm just a little confused at this split stock because 308 does not produce enough recoil to do that kind of damage. And we even popped out our little piece right here. So the only thing I can think of is with the bent barrel, we created more pressure or more recoil somehow because it's having to push that bullet through that bend. I think this thing probably kicked a lot harder, and the result was a split stock because there's no signs on this barrel.
That kind of gives you a question, like how good a quality is the stock that they put on these rifles? If a little bit of extra recoil caused the entire stock to split right down the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's terrifying.
Of a split.
I mean, it still
anywhere
didn't
where
explode.
gases would have escaped or anything like that. That is
it didn't
pretty wild
explode
if you
or
ask
anything.
me. We did make it out of the end somehow, which I just find unbelievable.
Probably polymer.
And the barrel's still
that
fine.
makes sense.
You would need a new stock though. Moment of truth, everyone. It is time for the 90-degree bend in the 308 bolt action rifle. So from what we saw before, we did actually make it out of the end of the barrel of the 45-degree bend, but we had some damage to our stock. So I'm starting to believe that we are creating either more recoil, more pressure, or something with these bends in these barrels. So I'm very curious now to see what happens when we pull the string on the 90-degree barrel. You know, the only problem with videos like these is I'm left with guns that work, but now I have bent barrels. Maybe that's something the students over at SDI could take a look at. And if you want to get your start in firearms technology, be sure and check out Sonoran Desert Institute. There's a link in the description down below.
These people sponsor all the gun tubers.
Turn my back on this one. Here we go.
Oh, shit!
My God!
Happened.
That definitely fired!
It shattered the stock,
my gosh!
Holy crap!
It's still fired!
Yeah! It shattered the stock, but it fired!
Well, surprise, surprise. We actually made it out of the end of the barrel. We busted up our water jug pretty good. I'm wondering if that bullet was damaged when it came out and was more of like a shotgun blast. It's kind of hard to tell in the slow-mo. We did hit the water jug, but I'm not so sure if that bullet was completely intact when it came.
Let's see. Let me go back to the slow-mo and I'll step it to see if we can tell. Let's see. All right, let's see if we can get a shot of when it actually exits the barrel and see if we can actually see the rounds. All right, let's see. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell.
It's really hard to tell.
There's a lot of air there.
I want this inside of me.
Don't eat the barrel!
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Okay,
Barrel
let's see.
buster.
That's good.
That's so
Funny
crazy.
aftertaste, though.
Oh my god, look at the mag! Is that the mag? Is that or is that the
Yeah, it might. Yes,
isn't the
it is.
That's the mag popping out too.
Yeah, not only did the stock buckle, but then the magazine popped right out of it ejected. So that's got some overpressure.
Wow.
Ooh, that's definitely got some overpressure happening.
Definitely.
Oh, nice.
Holy moly.
And I mean, it just flung it. Let's see the other angle.
And that
Here we
little
go.
cap popped off again.
Yeah. All right, let's see it from this angle. Okay, so there's the explosion. And there it is. You can see it right there. Right there, you can see it did kind of. It looks like maybe it did because those specular highlights there, I think, are bullet fragments. I think
if you scroll back, see the gray blob that's forward of that. I think that's
right
like
there?
the biggest piece that's going through. Yeah.
Yeah, it could
going
be
through the other side. And their fragments are following it.
Yeah, I think you could be right. Yeah, it definitely does look like the whole thing fragmented. Still, I mean, even if it fragmented, it still made it through, which is incredible.
Yeah, it still did.
Like it probably, when it hit the bend, it fragmented and just kept going.
Well, surprise, surprise, we actually made it out of the end of the barrel. We busted up our water jug pretty good. I'm wondering if that bullet was...
And no, Llama, even bolt actions have magazines too. Like bolt actions, like it's not simply just like load the round into the breech and then run the bolt forward and lock in place. Like the vast majority of bolt action rifles do come with a magazine. Not even so much an internal magazine. That one I think wasn't even an internal magazine. I'm thinking it was an external magazine. Or you know what I mean.
It's usually only like 5 bullets though.
Typically, yeah. Typically, most hunting rifles usually just have 5. But yeah, they all do have magazines. They're not just like single load, chamber fire and then open the bolt and you have to physically place in another round. They usually have, like a box magazine.
Damaged when it came out and was more of like a shotgun blast. It's kind of hard to tell in the slow-mo. We did hit the water jug, but I'm not so sure if that bullet was completely intact when it came out. I think I have figured out why we cracked our stock on the 45 degree, and it's the same reason that this stock is completely broken on the 90 degree bend. And I think I think when this is going off and that bullet makes it to that bend, it is pushing the gun this way and it is just Judy chopping these cinder blocks. It cracked the last one. This one it completely destroyed. I mean, it's completely broken.
I also think that the bend with the because the amount of pressure it needs to use to force the round be around that bend, either the 45 or the 90 degree angle, I think it's also creating a significantly higher amount of vibration through the barrel, which is being transferred into the stock. So not only is it impacting the cinder block at a high rate of speed because of the recoil, but then the barrel is also vibrating so significantly that it's weakening the stock further by transferring the vibrations through it while it smacks against the cinder block. So I think it made a combo platter of the two of them. Yeah, the energy's got to go somewhere, and it seems like it's going into the stock.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, I think it's also just creating more of like once it gets to that curve, of course you have like the recoil, but once it exits the curve, it's adding it has like a secondary like recoil almost because the pressure that's built up there goes out and back. If that makes any sense?
No, I just say, and yeah, that's I think part of it. It's the overpressure that you're talking about, or the back pressure, not overpressure. If it was overpressure, it would have bulged out, but it's like the back pressure is probably increased because of that bend, because the amount of force physics is requiring it to push beyond the bend. It's causing that a more significant amount of rearward pressure at the same time. Like if he was able to somehow get a chronograph in front of the barrel, my guess is the chronograph would probably register only like a half or 3/4 of what the standard feet per FPS would be if you just had the straight barrel. And then that would actually have been an interesting test. Take an unaltered rifle, fire it through the chronograph and get the speed through the chronograph, and then set up the chronograph in front of the barrel of one of these bent rifles, fire it, and see what rating it has. Because I'm guessing it's probably only half to 3/4, and the rest of that pressure that normally would be exiting out the barrel, speeding the bullet through the chronograph, is probably going in reverse, just like you said, back through the barrel, causing that backwards pressure to cause the vibration, cause that extra pressure, which could be, forcing it back into the cinder blocks, something like that. That absolutely could be possible.
Mag flew out of the gun, and we lost our little piece right there again. Let's see if our shell ejects smoothly. It ejects smoothly. I don't think we are creating too much overpressure in the chamber. We are definitely creating more pressure in this barrel. It does not look like it's bulged though. And we do not have any new cracks or anything.
I know what you were thinking just then. Probably the same thing that I was thinking.
Inside that barrel. I mean, that is pretty impressive when it comes to the structural integrity of this barrel. I cannot believe that we do not have any more damage to it, or any damage at all, really.
You need to significantly reinforce
we destroyed our stock. So with a 90-degree bend in your 308 rifle, you're good for like one shot, and that's probably gonna destroy your hand, because if you're actually aiming this for whatever reason, that rifle is coming down and it's probably gonna hurt really bad. I would say probably gonna break your hand. So my conclusion for today's video is bent barrels, 10 out of 10, would not recommend. I would say just stick to a straight barrel. These brakes don't work too good. I have a big announcement for you. I have started YouTube memberships, and if you are a Kentucky Ballistics member, you will get access to custom emojis, badges, members-only shorts, and members-only videos, and all kinds of other stuff. I'm super excited about it, so be sure and check that out. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure and give it a like. Hit that subscribe button. Check out Kentucky Ballistics merch. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
Fish are drawn!
Oh my god, all of those tables!
Holy
moly! Oh my goodness.
You don't know how long I wanted to do that.
This is all the stuff that he's done before.
That's cool. Okay. Hey.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that's
yeah.
Cool. Oh. Furbies.
Well, that's
good riddance to Furbies. Dang, that's cool.
Yeah.
Furbies are nightmare fuel.
Yes, they are. They are also CCP spy devices.
CCP spy devices. Oh.
Yes. They are.
Cool.
Yes, they are indeed. I will refrain on going further on that one, but yes, they're CCP spy devices. Holy, that was cool. That was real.
That was cool. Yes.
Chat. Think about this. Superman was not disarming the bad guys like he thought. Think about that. Every time Superman has bent the bad guy's barrel straight up, the bad guy still could have just turned it sideways, pulled the trigger, and it would have worked.
Well, I guess the bad guys didn't think of that about that then.
I guess not. They
But
never
they
had
probably
Scott to
didn't
test
know, to
them.
be fair.
Yeah, they never had Scott to test the theory.
Mhm.